As you can see, we added another electric car to our family. This means our only gas guzzler needs to go. So we decided to drive it 500 miles to my parents' home and gift it to them. Mostly my mom, because right now she's driving like a super old Lexus with a hole in it, and the car has like 200,000 miles on it. But then I started thinking, one question literally every gas to electric car owner wants to know is, how inconvenient is having an electric car compared to a gas car? Number two, how long does it take to charge on a road trip compared to filling up gas? And number three, how much longer is the trip because we have to stop and charge more? And of course, number four, how much more expensive or cheap is it to fill up gas versus charging? Well, all your questions are going to be answered today because my wife and I will be driving separately from Southern California all the way to Northern California and racing to see who gets there first. Now, before we start road tripping, let's see what we're working with. On one corner, we have the 2016 Lexus RX 350 with the V6 engine. And this thing looks so fast and sexy, even has the nice triple beam LED headlights. As far as miles per gallon goes, it's about 20 in the city and 27 on the highway. But for me, with mixed driving, I'm hitting around 17 miles per gallon, which isn't the best. On a full tank, the estimated range is about 302 miles. And on the other corner, we were debating on taking Daddy Chill or Stormbreaker. So we'll be taking the long range Model Y, running on some sweet 19-inch rims with my favorite Michelin Pilot All Season 4 tires with an estimated range of 330 miles on a full charge. But remember, it's always changing based on how you drive. And for me, on 100% on a full charge, this is how many miles it says I have. 100%, we're getting 306 miles. So if you haven't seen my how to plan a road trip video with an electric car, why haven't you? Oh, and also make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and of course, like the video so other people can find it. Now, one thing about electric cars that's different than a gas car is with the gas car, you can fill it to F and that's it. You drive it and then you fill it back up again. With an EV car, especially on road trips, because you're charging a battery, when you get above a certain percentage, like 70% while charging, that rate at which you charge is reduced. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say you arrive at a charger with 20% battery remaining, and it's a really fast 250 kilowatt charger. So when you start charging, you hit 250 kilowatts. However, as you keep charging, let's say your battery gets to 70%, that kilowatt speed is gonna drop down drastically. So maybe you only be getting like 80 kilowatts of charging power. Now they do this on purpose because the state of charge is so high in a battery, it can't handle that high rate of power, so they reduce the charge rate. This means it may only take you 15 minutes to go from 20 to 70%, but to go from 70 to 100% may take you like 45 minutes or longer. Which is why on road trips with an electric car, charging to 100% isn't necessary at all unless you're not going to be near any type of charging near your destination. It actually wastes time. The Tesla does a great job on the navigation of telling you how long you need to charge for you to make it to your next destination with at least 20% battery left. So what makes Tesla so amazing is that they have an extensive supercharging network. But just because they have a lot of superchargers, they know how many Teslas are out there. So they're constantly adding more superchargers to high visited areas, as well as adding new chargers all the time. And they recently added a ton of new superchargers at a famous rest stop that a lot of Southern and Northern California people drive through whenever they're driving on that 5-hour road trip in Harris Ranch. Now, with the gas car, I'll tell you right now, I can make it from Irvine to Santa Clara by just filling up the gas tank once because it's like only 391 miles. And if my tank holds 300 miles on a full tank, I should make it there no problem. So spoiler alert, a gas car will most definitely get you to your destination faster, but the real question we want to know is how much faster? Now, I really wanted to be as scientific and exact as possible, and I wanted to make all the variables the same. This means our speed is always going to be the same, and assuming we both have dogs in our car, we're going to be taking them out to stretch their legs and go to the bathroom at each rest stop. We're going to be first using our Apple Watch timers to first see how long it takes to charge or fill up gas. Then we're gonna record how long it takes to get the dogs out and use the bathroom. Now, the beauty with electric cars is you can literally wake up every morning with a full charge. With the gas car, we have to fill it up. We're also both gonna be leaving home at exactly 4 a.m. And again, we're gonna be stopping at all the same stops, but we're gonna make sure we know how long we are at each stop for time's sake. It gets really technical, but we're gonna see if we can make it work. All right, so our first stop is Buttonwillow, aka Starbucks, aka Taste of India, aka Truck Stop, which I love. So let's get this bread. No line. So many spots to choose from. Like a lot of spots actually. Why are there so many? Oh, it's Christmas Eve. Put it in all the way. A little regular. That's it. $31 for 8 gallons. So we're just about to head off on our race. Almost 4 a.m. Dogs are crazy, ready to go. I'm gonna be taking Obi with me, the Pomeranian. Definitely gonna miss the autopilot, but I love the headlights on the RX. So, I mean, it'll be fun. I used to do this all the time in college, so it'll be a good time. Car's packed. We got a full charge. So at 100%, we're getting 306 miles. There it is. Super cold. It is chilly. I'm gonna preheat the car. Let's come on in here. Push to start. God, it's cold. I think it's what? 46? It feels cold though. 4 a.m. Let's do this. Nice start to the road trip. Can't see anything even though my rear foggers are on. Look at that heads-up display looking sexy, baby. I already missed the Tesla. The handling and oh God, what the? The handling of this car is so bad. I feel like I'm driving a boat. And then just the engine acceleration is just so jittery. Did you see that? Can finally see a little bit better.
A few moments later.
Made it, baby. God, that was so miserable. I'm gonna fill up at, holy, the gas prices are insane here. All right, it's 6:16. 143 miles. I'm gonna go and start the timer real quick. Timer is set. Let's see how long it takes to fill up gas. Oh God. Ooh, Apple Pay. I'll be stay there. This gas station is musty. Get regular for $5.20. That was intense. I definitely missed the Tesla autopilot because I was miserable. I didn't realize how uncomfortable the RX was. My back hurts. The auto high beams suck on the Lexus. This one car thought I was high beaming him, and so he was kind of aggressive back to me and high beamed me back. Super annoying, but we made it halfway. We're halfway done. We're gonna go ahead and see how long it's gonna take to fill up gas. I have to go to the bathroom, so normally after I fill up gas here, I go to the Starbucks, take the dogs out, and then yeah, so we'll see how long that takes. Still filling up. I need a pee so badly. So first trip.
Mind if I sit?
45.71. I want a receipt. Let's just say yes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go to Starbucks. Obi, scoot over, Obi. I mean, that's the beauty with gas cars. You fill up in like what? It's only been 3 minutes and 50 seconds to fill up gas. So that's the time. We're gonna go to Starbucks though, so technically the rest stop's not over. 305 miles. So still timing, but I'm gonna take the dogs out and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. Just finished the bathroom, 7 minutes and 49 seconds. So overall, I should be almost done. If I was in a gas car, I'd pretty much be waiting for my drink from Starbucks. So in my gas car, I probably would have left already 3 minutes ago.
It's currently 6:16 a.m. I have 41 miles left. So it's going to cost 42 cents. So I started my timer. Yeah, let's go out of charge. What is up, guys? It's Everyday Jan. I'm driving the Tesla while Chris is driving the Lexus.
So this is the new Coalinga Harris Ranch 250 kilowatt supercharger that has 80 stalls available. And it's saying that the charging fee is 43 cents a kilowatt. So that's where we're going. We could technically leave now, but we'll have 2% left, which is not what we want. So we're gonna charge longer.
Stopped my timer and it took me 22 minutes and 15 seconds.
Now we're gonna be going to Coalinga or Harris Ranch. Currently it is 6:42 right now, and we are off in the gas car. All these buttons. I didn't know how to turn on the defroster or change the defrost settings. It's insane how many buttons there are in here. There's more buttons on this side and more buttons over here. It's like Button City.
One major difference between Chris's Lexus and my Tesla is that I get to use autopilot. So no hands and no foot on the brake for the most part, just monitoring. Reconditioning the battery, so hopefully the Tesla will charge a little bit faster so I can catch up with Everydaychris.
So we made it to Coalinga or Harris Ranch. We're gonna supercharge here. However, since I'm in the gas car, I don't need to because I'm like full. I'm just gonna set a timer and see how long it's gonna take and just remove it from our total trip time. So I started the timer. So I'm gonna check out the new superchargers here. Apparently there's 80 of them. Look at all these superchargers, 250 kilowatts. There's so many of them. So many.
Okay, so we are at 61 miles, which is 20%. At 7:43, it costs 43 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, my timer is started and let's see.
So we have to charge the Tesla to around 85% and it's been about 15-16 minutes.
Okay, I've charged to 250 miles, 82%. It's 8:10 a.m. I think I'm good. I'm gonna arrive at Santa Clara University with 11%. Took me 27 minutes. I'm gonna confirm so I have enough charge to continue on my trip. Let's go.
Okay, so charging is done. Back in the RX, I mean, that was actually a pretty big detour because we had to charge for so long because we're gonna make it from here all the way to San Jose in one trip, which is a little over 2 hours. So my wife and I agreed we didn't have to charge that much at Buttonwillow, which is the Starbucks one. And a better route planner said we only had to charge for 7 minutes, but we ended up charging for like 20 minutes. So that's why it took a little longer though.
Everydaychris's wife and Everydaychris's dog here. Got my co-pilot, Mr. Peanut Butter. Mr. Peanut Butter, say hello to everyone. He's shy. Peanut Butter, where's Daddy? Oh, Simba wants to say hello too.
Look at all that water. I didn't even know we lived near all this water. I feel like we're not even driving to NorCal. I feel like we're driving to like Oregon or something. There's so much green. There's water everywhere. Wow, that's insane. All right guys, so we made it to the destination. It's right now 10:19, almost 10:20. Overall, it wasn't too bad. I'm tired though, I'm really tired. Having the autopilot really helps, but for me, I had to really pay attention, had to drive the car. So I'm definitely super tired, but we're here. Overall, I think it was like a 40 to 50 minute detour. 132 miles.
It is 10:20 a.m. Got 14% left, which is equivalent to 43 miles. So it took us 6 hours and 20 minutes.
Parents are here, they're confused. Simba's over there.
Why did you guys bring 2 cars?
Janice and I got into a fight, so that's why we took 2 cars. In the end, driving a gas car was faster for sure. Because it only takes me like 10 minutes to fill up gas and take the dogs out, I definitely would have reached my destination much faster and would have gotten there in 5 hours and 30 minutes. However, with these long road trips and long drives, keep in mind that you begin to develop driver fatigue because you just want to get to your destination as fast as possible. For me, when I was driving, my awareness decreased, my back and butt were killing me, and I just was so antsy, I just wanted to get out of the car. Nevertheless, with our Tesla, it did take us about 6 hours and 20 minutes to reach our final destination. Because we had to stop and charge, it took us a little less than an hour and added to our overall trip time. And as far as cost goes, gas prices are usually higher on road trips, so it costed me about $45 to fill up gas for that trip. With charging the Tesla, because you're charging at high-speed superchargers, the cost of charging per kilowatt hour is usually much greater than if you were to charge at home. It's usually double the cost. So the total cost to charge the Tesla twice was about $37, which in hindsight isn't the biggest savings. If we were to charge at home, which is what most people are going to be doing with their daily driving, the cost really varies, but for me, it's around 22 or 24 cents per kilowatt hour. And most people don't go on road trips daily or supercharge their car daily, which means in the long run, overall, you're going to be saving money. Anyways, guys, were you guys surprised with the results? I don't know why I see all these articles of people taking forever to charge. Maybe they're not charging right, maybe they're not preconditioning the battery, or they're doing something wrong. Because for me, it didn't take us that long. And like I said again, stopping to stretch our legs, walk around, walk the dogs, and even explore new things, because superchargers are usually placed in touristy areas, actually makes the road trip journey much more fun. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
What is up, guys? It's Everyday Chris's wife on the Everyday YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be driving the Tesla while Chris drives his ICE car, aka the Lexus RS, aka the Lexus RX. We're going to be seeing how long it takes to get there, what's the price difference, and what's the time difference. So I have nothing else to say. Goodbye for now.